Hi guys, it's Jessy here and welcome today to a new pick a card reading. Now guys, in this pick a card reading, you're going to get all the predictions for your zodiac sign for the upcoming month, the month of May. So I hope that you guys are ready for this video today. So guys, this video is divided in two parts. In the first part guys, you get to choose from the 4 decks that you see in front of you representing the 4 groups of today. So we're starting here with the first group represented by the Atlas Oracle card deck with this beautiful amethyst tower on top. For group number 2, I have the Sacred Destiny Oracle card deck with this beautiful orange calcite on top. Then for group number 3, you're represented by the Green Witch Oracle card deck with this beautiful crystal tower on top. And last, group number 4, you're represented by the Goddess Power Oracle card deck with this beautiful Botswana tower on top. Now guys, go into your own Zen moment and focus upon that question and the predictions for the upcoming month. And when you've done that, pick one of these 4 card decks that you see in front of you and then go down below for the first part of this portion. There you see the timestamp that will bring you to the first part of this reading. The second part guys is going to be divided in your zodiac signs, so you get to go directly to your zodiac sign and listen to that portion of this video. So guys, I hope that you guys like this new kind of like elongated video. Let me know in the comment box what you think of it. And for now, I'm going to start now with this first group, which is the Atlas Oracle card deck and this beautiful amethyst tower on top. Guys, keep in mind that all of the videos that I do on my channel are general readings, so only take what resonates with you. And of course, to always keep following your heart, your intuition, and everything that you do. Hi there, group number 1, so you're here because you're drawn to this beautiful amethyst tower. So let's hop into your reading to see what predictions we can get for you for this upcoming month, the month of May. So guys, the first card that we have in here are the cards of dreams. So I'm seeing here that in the month of May, you'll be getting a lot of dreams which will help you to navigate throughout whichever situation that you're going through at this moment. So it might be that in the beginning you will get some certain dreams that finally help you to navigate throughout life or make you think or rethink certain moments or even get certain answers within those dreams. Next up here we have the card of yes coming up for you for this month of May, which I'm getting whatever big decision is going to be happening within the month of May for you. You can be assured that now is the right timing to make that decision. Or if you have some question within your mind wondering about that or wondering if your dreams have been telling you here the truth, then the answer you're getting is yes. It's a confirmation that whatever you're thinking, whatever you're dreaming, whatever gut feeling you're having this month is the right one. So group number 1, it's really important for you within the month of May to listen to your intuition and to pay attention to your dreams and to just notice what they are telling you. Also, even sometimes when we know the answers to certain things, it is really important for you, group number 1, to wait and to not make any radical decisions or move whenever you figure out where you need to go, because sometimes you can get a little bit excited or even impulsive when we figure out the answer to something and we might want to act upon that, group number 1. But I'm seeing here it's time for you to wait patiently until all the events are unfold before you move to the next step, because I can see here within the connectivity to the dream card that throughout this whole month things will be unfolding, things will be becoming clear. So I'm getting here wait until maybe the end of the month or as the month progresses to make certain decisions, even if you know you're getting stuff and you're getting excited about that because the truth is being revealed to you or you're getting answer, to wait until the whole month or the further the month progresses, you'll get kind of like more insight about your situationship. So keep that in mind, to not make radical decisions or any moves when you start receiving those answers that you have been seeking for, group number one, because I can see here that maybe you have been wishing and hoping for certain answers or things to unfold for you, and they are unfolding. But yeah, definitely you need to wait a little bit before you can move, or before you can definitely make that change or that transition. Okay, so be patient, group number one. It is coming for you, but sometimes we need to wait patiently until we have like all the cards upon the table. But don't doubt that these things are coming for you. Okay, don't doubt that all of these things are definitely coming your way, and you're finally getting that answer or that confirmation that you have been waiting for. And also I'm getting here, if you have been doubting if the dreams are telling you something, it's a confirmation here to tell you that yes, these dreams are telling you something. You're receiving messages, and it's definitely a good thing to follow them as well. Next up here we have the Queen of Pentacles. Within the Queen of Pentacles, I can see here that the month of May is going to be a great month for you business-wise as well. I'm seeing here things unfolding, as we also have here the Three of Wands next to the Patience. So I'm seeing here definitely group number one that there are certain things within maybe your career that you have been maybe hoping and wishing for to see where you have to go, or to make like a move. Maybe you want to start a business, but you don't know how or when to actually start, or how to work through your whole plan. And I'm seeing here that within the month of May, you'll be getting the answers to that. You'll be getting the answer on how to put in the work or use your skills to build a sustaining business or a sustaining income for yourself, and it's going to be steady and very lasting for the future here. So group number one, there are a lot of things waiting for you. I'm seeing here that in May, certain plans are going to be made to change maybe your financial income or your resources, and how you're going to accumulate wealth for yourself. So definitely it's going to be a very important month for you. Next up here we have the Seven of Swords, which tells me that there might be someone within this month that is not being completely honest with you guys. They're not showing all their cards, they're not putting everything on the table, and that's why group number one, it's so important for you to wait. It's so important for you to see as everything unfold before you make a radical change, a radical move. So really trust your instincts and follow all of the signs that you're getting throughout your dreams, but even outside of your dreams that you're getting. Pay attention to the sign, because that is going to be a great turn of event, as we're also having here a Wheel of Fortune. So if you've been feeling like some things just weren't adding up these couple of months, I feel like within the month of May, something huge will be revealed to you, with someone being dishonest, or some people just not showing all of their cards, and maybe they're portraying themselves to be someone as they're not. And I'm getting that is all going to be revealed within your favor. Your Wheel of Fortune is going to be turned. I feel like your luck is going to change for somehow, but I feel like you need to let it work out and not make like some quick move. As we also are having here the Nine of Pentacles here, group number one. So I'm definitely seeing here that by the end of this month, you'll be experiencing a lot of abundance, a lot of more income or resources of which you can get your income from. I'm feeling here an increase of income, because you're no longer going to deal with this person obtaining all of your success, or trying to some people just want to get success by just stepping on another person, or getting away with just stealing your work, or being dishonest about whoever made that work or getting credit about for whatever they're doing. And I feel like this is going to be a major change within the upcoming month. Next up, we have here the World, and I'm seeing here within this card, group number 1, that definitely there's going to be here a new beginning, as this situationship is definitely going to end within this month of May. So you can rest assured that this person, whoever is being dishonest with you, whoever is not showing their cards, are definitely going to be caught up for it, and are going to need to make themselves a good story, because it's not going to help up anymore. So let's roll the dice to see which energy is going to be very important for you to take notice in within the upcoming month. So we have your Capricorn, and we have Aries. We have Aries again and Capricorn again. So guys, these are really important signs, zodiac signs. So pay attention to whoever is having like those energy. And we have Aries again. So this is the triple time. We have like Aries so much for you. So pay attention to that. If you're not Aries, this could be this person who's being dishonest. And we have here Sag. So those are important energies for you within this upcoming month. So let's move further down your reading to see what else we're going to get for you for this month of May. So look at this. We have mice. We have discord among friends or family, and it could be that this might be a family member who might not wish you well, or maybe even a friend who's portraying to be your friend, or a colleague who's portraying to be a good friend or colleague, but they're not. Take care, enemies are working against you. Look at this. I mean, yeah, I feel like within this month of May, group number 1 is going to be really hard for you, because there are definitely someone or maybe multiple people who are working against you. But you can rest assured that this situationship is going to be all resolved. Your gut feeling is telling you something. You need to listen to that, because it's telling you the truth. Someone is trying to come between you and a friend or something you want. Look at this. I mean, how is this even like possible? Oh my goodness. Like, I'm like in awe about this reading. It's really gorgeous. Group number 1. So definitely we could not like be more certain of this, that there is definitely someone who's trying to get between you or what you want. And this could be definitely a fair woman, a fair lady who's trying, or dealing with relationship with a woman with blonde, gray, or white hair. So keep that in mind. This could be just like someone who has like this future, or has something to do with this person being dishonest. And be careful, do not take risks. So again, we have that above this weight card. It's not time yet to take a risk. It's not time to make any radical decision, group number 1, but to actually just wait it out and for it to be played. So lastly, I just want to get some cards to see what else we have here. Let yourself stand out and be noticed. So with this peacock card, I'm seeing here, group number 1, that it's super important for you to not to get dragged along this whole drama that this person is creating behind the scenes and trying to take you down with them. I'm seeing here, if you stand tall, if you don't listen to what they have, if you keep focusing upon what you need to focus on instead of giving them any attention, any negative energy, that is going to work out within your favor. So that's like what I'm getting. So if you're thinking about maybe ratting someone out by being dishonest, don't let it play out at this moment, because that's the best thing that you can do. Sometimes it's best when people just burn their own head, instead of you showing other people that someone is lying and being dishonest. So that is the energy that I'm getting here. Also, we have here spiders. So trust your creative spark and feeling, and express it through writing stories, and inspire and enlighten. So I'm feeling here that you also have an energy of being creative within May. So use that energy. If you have negative thoughts or feelings or emotions, try to get them out in a creative way. If you like writing, if you just like walking, if you like to do something, I feel here that it is so important for you to get maybe all those frustrations out about this person trying to create something in your life that is just, you know, not worth it. So pay attention to that. Then we have here the snow leopard. Time to take some time out. Definitely with all this drama, I can feel here, group number one, and it's really important for you to get out, to do something that just takes your mind off of this whole drama, off of this whole situation, to relax so you can keep composed within all of this, because it is going to be really important for you to sometimes bite your tongue, to not say what you're thinking, so this person can just, you know, create their own downfall. Next up here we have the Condor. So if you're feeling like you are too much involved within the situation, then this is a sign for you to go bigger within the month of April, to see the bigger picture and not to get carried away with all these negative little things that this person is doing to you, but create some time to relax and look at the bigger picture of how much more you can accomplish by standing above the situation and just keep being yourself and shining your own light, instead of letting this person get away with whatever negative energy they're bringing into this picture. So yeah, go bigger before making any decision or taking action for you is going to be really, really important, group number one. So group number one, this was a very interesting reading. I hope that this reading resonated with you. If it did, be sure to give this video a big thumbs up and move now to the second part of this reading, which is going to be all specific for your zodiac sign. For now, thank you so much for watching this portion, and I'll see you in the second part of the video. Bye! Hi there, group number two. So you're because you're drawn to this beautiful Sacred Destiny Oracle card deck and this beautiful yellow calcite. So let's hop into your reading, group number two, to see what beautiful predictions we're going to get for you for the month of May. What is coming up for you? Super excited. I hope that you guys are ready for this upcoming month, and also that this reading will give you insight into the upcoming energies. Okay, so let's see here. First up, we've got the card of happiness. So group number two, I just can't get like around this. May is going to be a very exciting and happy month for you. I'm seeing here that it's also going to be a very playful month, so maybe you guys have a lot of festivities going on within this month, and it's going to be a month where you definitely have to work on your flexibility and maybe even have some fun playing around with time management. So if you're someone who's very, very busy, I'm getting for you, group number two, that May is going to be a month for you where you have some time to let things go and just be a little bit more flexible and to try to have fun within this month of May, because if you keep on going really hard, you're going to get burned out. So I'm feeling here time for you to take it slow, start enjoying life, enjoy the sun if there is a sun around there, and to just be flexible and not to focus like so much on your schedule, like, you know, I have to finish this or I have to do that, and just pinpoint to, you know, getting yourself some free time as well, because I can see here, group number two, that you have been going through a pretty maybe difficult time, or that you're about to go through a difficult time within the awakening. I feel like something is aligning and is coming together for you, and that might need your energy within the future. So now is a good time to take some rest before everything gets really busy and, you know, it's going to ask a lot from you again. So let's move a little bit further down your reading to see what else is coming up for you and maybe what that enlightenment is referring to. So look at this. We have here some Five of Wands, and within this Five of Wands, I'm definitely seeing here that there might be some frustration. It could be frustration from yourself, that you feel like how much time and effort you put into things are just kind of like not working out, or you feel just like frustrated with yourself that you just can't find time to get some free time. But it could also be that you feel like a little bit competitive, like, you know, something is wearing you down, like, you know, how much time you put into it. It seems like others are doing better. So I'm getting here, get flexible with yourself and don't make it super hard for you within this month of April. We have here movement of pentacles, which I'm definitely seeing here that the frustration within April will lead eventually to some good movement. So that means that you'll figure out in May how you need to turn all that frustration into using your skills or perfecting your skills. But also group number 2, if you're having just trouble that you need to accept that maybe some things you just don't know yet and that you're still like in a learning curve, it's time for you within April to just pick up certain courses or get back to school or just, you know, do some learning and reading about the skills that you want to perfect or become better at, because then you will soon be getting less frustrated with yourself and you'll feel that you can compete with others at the same level, and that playing field will become so much broader for yourself and you will start having fun within that. So I'm seeing here, accept that sometimes we don't know things yet and to step up that learning curve or to perfect your skills as is needed, and not to get stagnated or so much frustrated with yourself about the things that you don't know and maybe feel like you are not enough in this competing level field. Okay, also we have here the Chariot, and as you can see here that the more we move into May, the more you will be getting the confidence that you need to make certain decisions and to definitely move forward with whatever planning that you have. So I'm definitely getting here that May is going to be a very much of a learning month for you, group number 2. So let's see what else we're having here. We have the Spirit of Wands, and within the Spirits of Wands here I can see that the more you learn new skills or the more you start to accept yourself and also your skills, the more excited you're going to get about your future or your job or whatever you're trying to accomplish and that hasn't been working really out, or whatever this frustration is representing. The more you'll be getting exciting again and just feel enthusiastic and passionate, and also find creative ways on how you can move forward. Next up here we have the Earth Mother. And within this Earth Mother, group number 2, I can see here that it's also really important for you to take care of yourself, take care of your own needs, because sometimes we can get like so mad with ourselves that things aren't progressing the way we want to, that we talk ourselves down, that we talk ourselves in this negative cycle. And I can see here within the Earth Mother that it's really important for you to be kind to yourself, because, you know, if there's someone who needs to be kind to themselves more than anyone, it's herself, because we can be so intense and so hard upon ourselves. So let it go and be gentle within this upcoming month to yourself. And as soon as you do that, you'll notice that a lot of things will start to work even more, because if you're being gentle on yourself, you're being kind to yourself, you will see that paths will open, because your mind will have some time to breathe and just, you know, be itself and calm down and just see opportunities instead of only struggles. Next up here we have the clouds. So definitely here we're having those struggles coming back. So know that whatever struggle you are experiencing at this moment, group number 2, that they're just temporarily. Wow, so much cards here. Okay, wait, I am going to do them all because I usually don't, but I do have a feeling within this group that I need to do like all the cards. So we're just going to go all over these cards. Okay, hold on, I need to get them all. Okay, babies, let's go here. So first up we have here a man. So dealing with a relationship with a man. So I'm feeling these feelings of frustration might also be, you know, something that you're dealing with a man or someone who has some type of a thing with this situationship. So it could be for some of you guys, you are in a relationship and you're finding it like really hard to have some fun or have some time together with this person, or this person is bringing you a lot of frustration. So I'm seeing here, be flexible with your time, but also take care of yourself. Persevere and you will overcome a problem. So sometimes group number 2, it's all about you persevering. It's all about you just keep moving, just keep going through the hard times. If we're dealing with a relationship here, we all have ups and downs, and when we are like in the downtime, it might seem like we want to give everything up and just like start fresh, but sometimes we need to pull through. Or if we're talking about you studying or you perfecting your skills, it's just sometimes something we need to do to overcome, to become better in the end, to to grow at. Then next up here we have the tiger, doing something risky, taking a chance. And I feel like that has the energy of the dolphin, which was all about that playfulness. So I'm seeing here, to get yourself out of that cycle of maybe this routine or maybe this frustration, do something that, changes up that routine, that makes you get like this new energy instead of just being super frustrated about the situation, group number 2. So I'm getting here that because you are a very goal-oriented person, it's very hard for you to let go. So again, I'm seeing here group number 2, that it's really important, even if you goal-oriented, to take some time off so you can reevaluate your goal and to see where you're heading towards your goal, and also what you need to reach your goal, because sometimes you can get very, very clouded about that. Also, we have here the bull. Do not back down from an opposition. Show strength and fortitude. So definitely, if you're feeling here competition, if you feel like you're not competent to deal with others, stand your ground within this month of May, because you got it like all. And it's not bad if you need to perfect some skills or learn new things, but it doesn't mean that you're not worthy to be a good opponent. Okay. Next up here we have the club. Someone will try to make you do something against your will, so keep that in mind. It could be this man that you're working, it could be like this person trying to force you to do things that you don't want to. If not, it could also be within the month of May that people will try to make you change your agenda, to do things that you don't want to. So make sure that you're prioritizing yourself and your own agenda, and being kind to yourself in that way. Next up, we have the dog, a close-up pleasure with a close friend, group number 2. So it could definitely be that within this month of May, for some of you guys, you will get pretty close with someone that you're already close with. And this could be as well this person. So take it as it resonates with you guys as this reading is unfolding, but definitely I feel like you guys will have some fun as well. So if that is the way you guys want to have fun within this month, that is all up to you. But I'm definitely feeling for some of you guys who'll be intimate with someone that you guys already know, and are going to feel pretty good about that as well. So next up, let's look a little bit further into the predictions for the month of May. So we have your energy, we have a fragmented energy, and that is all that we were talking about within this group number 2, that it's really important for you to take time for yourself, to get enough sleep, to get enough food and drink, to take care of your body, because you're going to need it for the month of May, because at this point it's very much scattered and it's very hard for you to just maybe get up and do the things that are needed for you. Next up, we have here a conflict. So we already saw this conflict in the 5 of Wands. So yeah, not going to sugarcoat anything, but in the month of May, group number 2, you'll be getting into a conflict with a person, and these events will, not be, I feel like they might bring like negative energy to this month of May, or they may cause you a lot of energy. So that's why group number 2, you need to be very careful with your energy and just be flexible as well with your time. If you're feeling too tired to do certain stuff, just don't do it. And also really listen to your intuition if someone is pushing you to do something, or if someone is talking you down, or making you feel bad about yourself, be aware of that person. Next up here, we have planning and action. So again, group number 2, it's all about your time management within this month of May, because it's definitely coming back here that you need to plan and structure your time, and also the things that you want to do before you feel like you don't have that energy anymore. So don't let it get too far where you feel like you're absolutely burned out, but make sure that you're planning and managing your time throughout the month of May, because it is really important for you. Also, become aware in the month of May that even though sometimes we have conflict with people and it might not always go the way we want it to, that you have a lot to be grateful about, and that still there are good things happening within your life, and don't be carried away with only the negative things that are happening within the month of May. So group number 2, I hope that this reading resonated with you. If it did, be sure to give this video a thumbs up, and move now to the second part of the reading, which is going to be all about your zodiac sign. For now, thank you, and I'll see you there in a bit. Bye! Hi there, group number 4, and welcome to your reading. So you're here because you're drawn to this beautiful clear crystal tower and this beautiful oracle card deck. So let's move into your reading. Ooh, we've got one card flying already. Into your predictions. So I'm seeing here that you're going to be needing a lot of courage for the upcoming month, group number 3. May is going to be a month maybe where you have to face certain things that might not be pretty easy, but the time is overdue for those things. So at this moment, you need to be brave and face all of those situations that are coming your way. Next up here, we have energy. I'm getting that this courage or these situations are going to ask a lot of energy from you. So make sure that you are taking care of yourself, also your health, making sure that you are taking care of your body. If you need to do some sports, or if you need to do other things to get your energy going, then that is something that you really need to do within this month of May, because you're going to need all of that energy. Next up, we have here fertility. So for some of you guys, not all of you guys, fertility is something that is going to be a major topic within May. It might already be a topic for some of you guys, or it might absolutely not be a topic. But for some of you guys, if you don't want to start a family, it is really important for you within the month of May to take precautions of that. For some of you guys, it is that you guys are wanting to start a family, and that might be a topic for you guys. But for others, it might also be on how you are engaging with your family. If you have kids, I'm seeing here that the balance is going to be a difficult thing within the month of May. So whether maybe that you guys might be going on vacation, or that there are certain stuff happening within May within your family, but I do feel it's going to ask a lot of attention from you, and that you're going to focus more on that within the month of May. So yeah, it is not easy. Next up here, we have the 5 of Pentacles. And within the 5 of Pentacles, I can see here, group number 3, that you might feel just a little bit maybe disappointed over certain situations. You might feel like you've lost something. It could be that some of you guys have experienced or will experience a miscarriage within the month of May. So yeah, if that has happened to you guys, that is of course going to ask a lot of energy from your body. So be aware of that. If not, it could also be that some of you guys might have lost just someone recently, or it might be that you just feel disappointed on where everything is going, or maybe there is a situationship that is just turning to be like a disappointment at this moment, at this stage, and you need to find the courage maybe to end that and to leave that behind. So we have here the Empress card, and within this Empress card, I can definitely see here that again we have that fertility, but also could be that maybe a lot of you guys are dealing with motherly type of figure that is asking a lot of energy for you, or that maybe you are into a conflict, or maybe you guys are disappointed about something. Maybe you're disappointed within this person, but take that in consideration within this month of May. Also, this Empress can also represent that you need to really take care of your body and be nice to your body, especially if you are dealing with a certain loss. Take a moment to just relax and just go back to yourself. Take that long bath, go like read a book or whatever you need to calm your mind and body down. Also, we have here the Six of Cups. So it might definitely be someone from your past that might have disappointed you or might come back within the month of May, that disappointed you within the past. And it could definitely have to do with, you know, some parental connection here, so keep that in mind. But also I see here within group number 3 that you guys are focusing a lot on past memories, maybe past traumas or how things could have been. So this is causing a lot of drainage of the energy. So guys, be aware of that sometimes you need courage to face things that has happened within the past. But I'm seeing here as the month of May progresses that you guys will move past these traumas or will find a way to deal with these traumas and give them a place in your life. And that is good because there are still good things waiting for you. Ooh, beautiful one. We have also the Lovers here coming back. So we have here either you rekindling some energy from the past, someone coming from the past, or rekindling with this parental. But I'm seeing definitely that it's all going to be in harmony at the end of May. I'm feeling like things will finally work out and you will figure out, you know, how to feel good and feel balanced again. But it could also be for some of you guys that these Lover card represents someone coming into your life, or you rekindling just with your lover or something like that. Even, you know, if you don't have one, just being close with someone that really matters to you. Also, we have here the Judgment card, and I'm seeing that you guys are seeking very much the truth, or are trying to battle. Maybe guys, some of you guys will have like this feeling that something that happened to you guys wasn't fair, or it feels like pretty unfair. So I'm getting like that will be a major topic for you guys within the month of May. But overall, it will all be balanced out within this month of May, and you guys will get to the bottom of the truth. And I feel like in the end, you guys will accept whatever happened, and the way that it works out will be pretty good for you guys. So let's see what else we're having as we're moving further down along your reading, group number 3. So we have here the grave, or involvement with the law, and we also have here the Judgment. So for some of you guys, it will definitely be that you guys maybe have some ex, or you know, some legal stuff to do here, and it's causing a lot of energy, or it might feel just like it's a disappointment at this moment, or you know, someone from your past coming back in, and some legal affairs. Whoa, a lot of energy. This is like the second card reading that I'm getting like so much energy coming through, but okay, sorry for that, guys. Okay, so yeah, definitely some involvement within the law, so pay attention to that. Make sure that you read all the contracts to the fine prints. If you don't know as much about a law, then I'm seeing here that you guys need to get into help with a professional, like a lawyer or something. So that is also something that needs to be done. And I feel like this lawyer or this person who might help you might be an older man coming within this month of May. Also, we have here the Lobster financial pinch. So maybe this whole ordeal has to do with your financial situation. If not, that is something that you also need to be careful and mindful about within the month of May. Also, next up here, we have dark barking. So again, take advice from a friend. We have here an older man. So yeah, definitely there is going to be someone within this month of May who's going to give you great advice to oversee whatever ordeal you have going on, whatever situationship. I feel like someone is going to come in And the reason for that is maybe because you feel like so overwhelmed at this moment, or you're going to feel overwhelmed within this month of May. At some point you might just feel like, trapped, unclear of what your thoughts are, and it's then really helpful to allow someone to come in and give you advice on that, group number 3, because sometimes we can't do everything on our own. So accepting help within this troubling time is going to be really important for you within this month of May. So next up we have the Typist. Stop complaining and focus your attention on the blessings in your life. So I'm seeing here group number 3, that even though if May is going to be a really tough month that is going to ask a lot of courage for you, maybe to go through a certain battle, if we're having like some legal arguments or something like that, it's going to be really tough for you. And I know it's then super easy to just get into that cycle of negativity and just complain about everything that isn't working. But know that while you're complaining, that is the energy that you're drawing in, and so much focus is going on just a negative energy. So do not let it be your downfall for the month of May. Keep just being grateful about all the other things that are working within your life, and soon enough you'll see that the rest would also start working. Next up we have Heal Wolverine. You are a lot tougher than you think. So talking about that courage for you, group number 3, you're definitely tough. You definitely have the strength to face whatever you need to face within this month of April. So don't doubt yourself. If you need to go to a legal battle, or if there's someone who is doubting your strength, know that you have what it takes to defeat this person, to come in as victory, or to experience that for yourself. Do not doubt whatever you have, because I'm definitely seeing here that it's all within your favor. Next up we have the ancestor spirits are guiding you now, so pay close attention to every sign that you might be getting, and listen to your intuition to get that guidance. You might be asking at this moment for a lot of help. Know that you are getting that. Know that you need to pay attention to those signs, to your dreams, and very much your intuition, because those are the ways that the signs are coming all up to you. Next up here we have the Unicorn. Know that you have a very creative thinking and a creative mind to work yourself out of all the impossible situations. So I'm getting here with that creative mind and creative thoughts. That is also a way to express all of this frustration that you're going to be going through this month of May, because definitely group number 3 is going to be a challenging month for you. I'm not going to lie about that, but know that hoping throughout this reading you'll get enough insight that you can pull through this month. So group number 3, I hope that this reading resonated with you. If it did, be sure to give this video a thumbs up. And I hope that you guys will move now to the second part of the video, which is all about your zodiac sign. See you there. Bye. Hi there, group number 4. So here because you're drawn to this Botswana Crystal Tower and the Goddess Power Oracle card deck. So let's hop into your reading to see what beautiful predictions are waiting for you for this month of May. I hope that you guys are excited for these predictions. So first up we have here Isis. So I can see here within these Isis that the month of May for your group number 2, I feel like it's going to be all about a rebirth. Now rebirth is talking about maybe an end of a phase and a beginning of a new one. So if you guys have been wanting to start something or just start fresh, I feel like in May there's going to be a moment where you're going to have that chance. Next up we have here the Divine Wisdom. So I'm seeing here that in the month of May a lot of truth or a lot of things are going to be revealed from you, which are going to eventually lead to this rebirth for you guys. So whether it is you accumulating a lot of knowledge about a certain thing, or just getting insight and then be willing to just start fresh or leaving people behind because of this whole new thing that you've learned about, or whatever information you have accumulated, that will lead eventually to this rebirth within May. Next up, we have here the Sun card. So I feel with this new rebirth, with all of this happening for you, group number 4, that you will feel so energized, so much more happy within the month of May. So look at this, we have rebirth, we have the Sun, which are really beautiful cards to have. So definitely I'm seeing here a lot of happiness coming through for you within this month of May. And it might not be easy to make that change, to make that transition. It might be something that a lot of you guys might have been working upon for months, but now finally getting to the end of it and seeing the results of it, which are going to come within this month of May. Ooh, it's going to make you very, very happy. So yeah, I feel like it's something that you guys can definitely look out for and be excited about in this month of May, because you guys definitely deserve this so much. So next up here we have the Six of Pentacles, which shows that in the month of May you'll be feeling a certain type of victory, a certain type of succession, that everything you have been working for, as I said, accumulating all of those knowledge and things will definitely lead to your success and feeling like I did this, I managed this. Whether it is that you're finally able to close off a chapter and leave that behind and finding that success within that, it's all going to happen for you within the month of May. And I feel within this month of May also, by closing one door, a lot of opportunities are going to come your way, and you might even feel a little bit overwhelmed by all of these new opportunities that are coming, and might even feel a little bit doubtful, like which one should I actually take and gain here, because it's really look at this, we have the Six of Wands and we have the Six of Pentacles, and I actually felt the energy of the Six of Wands when I was talking about the Six of Pentacles here, but that is definitely the confirmation that a lot of good things and positive opportunities are going to come for you throughout this upcoming May, and there are definitely going to lead up to new chances, new opportunities, as you are moving and sailing away to a new direction. Also within the Six of Wands, guys, I'm seeing that for some of you guys it might be that you guys are traveling or moving to a certain new environment. It could be that you guys move from one job to another, but it could also be that you guys just are planning to take a well-needed vacation, a well-needed time off, a well-needed pause. That could also be the rebirth, that you guys are feeling I'm happy to move to somewhere where I can get my relaxation. Also here within the Sun, I can see that for some of you guys it will be the vacation that you guys much need at this moment, at a sunny place where you guys can just relax. Okay, but definitely this whole new thing is leading you to success, to a great new place. So yeah, good things are coming up for you within this month of May. Next up we have the Ten of Cups. Wow, look at this, so beautiful, so gorgeous, group number 4. So I'm seeing here absolutely feeling happy, content with wherever you are got going on within your life now, group number 4. So this month is going to be a pretty good month for you, where you feel happy, where you feel like you no longer are affected by the past. I'm also seeing here that someone might be trying to get a whole lot of stress back into your life in the month of May. It might be someone who's trying to poke their way in while you are experiencing the best, while you are enjoying your best. Make sure that you don't give them a chance to get you all worried up again or get you all stressed out, because a lot of people, when you are feeling good, they're trying to burst that bubble of happiness. So don't allow that, group number 4, to happen within this month of May. Keep enjoying your time. As I'm seeing here the Two of Cups, it might be that for you guys, for some of you guys, you will meet someone new who will further pop your bubble in a good way, to have like a really committed or start a situationship within this upcoming month. But it could also be that some of you guys are dealing with someone who is already, you know, showing you signs that they want to move further with you, or you know, just want to have fun with you. And I'm not seeing if this is going to be a long-term thing, but it's definitely something that is coming up for you in the month of May. So don't let the stress from the past, you know, come knocking at your door again. Next up, we have here, take care. There will be a loss of material wealth. So make sure that throughout the month, even if you're experiencing success, that you don't give out all of that success right away, or that you spend your money in a way that might be very impulsive. So take care of that, because we don't know when things might be going the other way. And I feel here, group number 4, that you need to be a little bit careful for that. So here again, we got be careful, do not take any risk yet, because there is something coming that you might not see yet that needs your financial attention. So be, you know, very careful on how you're spending your money. Next up, we have here, enemies are working against you. So that might be the reason that maybe you will have a financial letback, or this person coming back and causing you a lot of stress. Or maybe it isn't a person, but it could be also a situation that might be causing you a lot of stress again in the month of May. Even though if there is a part of you who is having a great time, there's also going to be a moment in May for some of you guys where you guys will experience a whole lot of stress, and that has everything to do with a financial loss. And I feel like in that time, in that period within May, you might feel unclear about your thoughts. Your thoughts might get a little bit foggy, you know, like, how can I experience such joy, but at the same time so much negative energy, or this happening to me. But know that life is all about the ups and downs, and sometimes it's just happen, and it's not, you know, that it's happening to you, but sometimes it's happening for you, even though it might seem a little bit cruel at the time. Also had, oh, look at this, we have here tent, which indicates that it's all temporarily. So that loss, this, you know, muddy situation, it is just temporarily, group number 4. So rest assured that even though it's going to happen, we're going to stay honest here within this reading, it is still going to be temporary. And you know, in that time, you're going to need to act fast and quick so you don't lose too much of your cash stream. Okay, so be aware of this moment that is coming up within the month of May. So let's see what we have here. Next up, we have a loving man coming into your life. So this might be the 2 of Cups that we're talking about. So definitely I'm seeing here a new person coming in and giving in some good vibes within the month of May. And however it might work for you guys, you know, take it as it resonates, but definitely someone who's going to bring in some good spicy gems within this. Remember that even though bad things happen within life, or things that we just, you know, feel like it's not, you know, as colorful and as beautiful as we want it to be, it's still a part of life, and there's still a lot of things that you have to be grateful about. So keep smiling, even though it might be hard. So again, we have here the card of travel, and we have the 6 of Wands here. That's all about traveling. So definitely for some of you guys, this is a confirmation that you guys will go on a travel, or you guys will meet someone on a travel. But it could also be that you guys will move from one to the next place, and so forth, moving into this rebirth within the month of May. So last, we have here a consciousness of a lack. Okay, and we're seeing here, I don't know if you guys can see it, but there's here a money. There's here a pile of money. So for me, it could be that, you know, you might just missing the leak within May, and that might be eventually turning to a financial loss. But don't worry about it. Even sometimes when we make a little mistakes, they're just mistakes, and we're just human, and it's okay to be human and to make mistakes as well within this month. Okay, so lastly, we're going to roll out the dice to see which energies might be popping for you within the month of May. So we have Virgo and we have Taurus, we have Capricorn here, and we have Aquarius, and then we have Aquarius again and Virgo again. So pay close attention to those energy that might be coming towards you within the month of May. So guys, I want to thank you for joining me on this first part of your reading. If it resonated with you, be sure to give this video a thumbs up, and I hope that you move now to the second part of your reading, which will be all about your zodiac sign. See you in a bit. Bye. Hi there, Taurus souls. Welcome here to your reading. So I hope that you guys are doing well. Let's hop into your reading to see what May is going to bring you, what type of prediction we're going to have for you for this upcoming month. So first up here, we have the dog far away. So a distant friend is thinking of you within this month of May. So it could be that you're going to reconnect with a distant friend within this upcoming month. And I feel like it's going to be a beautiful way to enter this month. Next up, we have the caterpillar, which talks about things will not always be this way. A change is coming. So definitely I'm also getting here within this card that the month May, aside from a beautiful friend maybe thinking of you guys and reconnecting with you guys, it's also going to be about you wanting this change, and this change might come within the month of May, or might start coming within the month of May, because I can feel here maybe that a lot of you Aries souls are experiencing a hard time. So I'm seeing here within the caterpillar that things will start to turn better within the month of May. Next up here, we have the fly, a period of ill health or depression. So look at this, these two cards definitely, you know, correlate so beautifully with you guys, or with this reading. We're talking about maybe for a lot of you guys might feeling a little bit down, a little bit depressed, or maybe just, you know, the lack of energy. But know that this is just temporarily, that good times are coming, even if you can't see it, because you're maybe at this time in this moment in this cycle of negativity. And I'm seeing here that this friend that is far away is thinking about you, and is thinking about all the things that you are going through, and that you're definitely within their minds and within their thoughts. And I feel they might reach to you within this month of May, because they definitely want to make sure that everything is a-okay with you, and they definitely want to know how you're doing, and if you can still manage, you know, to go through everything, because they know that you're having a hard time. So within this ink pot, I'm seeing that a lot of your problems that you're having and that you're dealing with, and they're causing you a lot of stress, and maybe even are pushing you into a little bit of a depression, will turn around within this month of May. Okay, look at this, we have pleasure with a close friend. So I'm seeing here, if it's not the same friend, there will be another friend who will come and have some pleasure with you. It could be that you guys end up having intimate encounter with each other, but it could also be that you guys will just happen to have a good time with each other, and not so much have, you know, that intimate part. But I'm definitely feeling this friend is all about helping you, all about making you smile and laugh again, and that a time with that person is going to be very happy and a joyous moment within the month of April for you, Aries. So as we move further down the reading, I'm seeing here that there is a new fresh opportunity coming up within this month of May, and that you're definitely going to experience better times starting from May. That sometimes it's taking a little bit too long, but you know, we are getting that fresh start for you as well. But before you're getting that fresh start, you might feel like you have to carry the weight of your shoulder, and that is exactly what is keeping you maybe in that little bit of a more negative or grayish energy. Don't worry about that. Aries, because that's just also part of life. We cannot always be happy and giddy and, you know, smiling all the time. Just having emotions and experiencing these types of feelings is also a part of life. So I'm seeing here, don't feel bad about yourself. It will all be resolved as the month of May progresses. Next up here, we have the Four of Swords. And within this Four of Swords, I'm seeing that sometimes it's easy for you to just notice the things that, you know, aren't going the way you wanted to, or to focus upon the disappointment that are happening throughout your life. But I'm seeing here it's really important for you as well to focus upon your little successes and the things that are going the right way, because there are certainly things that are going the right way. So yeah, definitely make room for that and praise yourself for those little successes as well, and do not only focus upon the things that are not going that well. Next up here, we have the King of Cups, and within the King of Cups, it definitely shows that this person who might be coming into your life is someone who is very emotionally matured, and I feel that's the reason that this person can come into your life and help to cheer you up, because they know what they're doing, and they know how to cheer you up, they know how to be a good friend, and they know how to have a good, fun time with you. Also, we have here the Eight of Pentacles. I'm seeing that slowly within the month of May, you'll start to create something new, create a new business, and work hard upon changing the definition of how your life has been up until now, and creating new resources and new things to get yourself up to a new financial position where you feel more secured and more happy about what you're accumulating within life. Also, we have here the Hermit, and within the Hermit card, I definitely can see here that off and on in the month of May, you'll just want to snug up on your bed and just don't want to get out of your bed. You just want to shut the world out and just like be on your own. But I'm seeing here that it's really important for you to get out and get yourself other friends, to remind yourself of the beautiful things of life, and not to only get caught up of the things that aren't working at this moment for you, Aries. So yeah, even though it's a really tough time, you need to go out and make some room for good times as well, for some laughs, because otherwise this time is going to be really difficult for you. Next up, we have here the Cat. So look at this, it's time for you to strike out on your own and relinquish your over-dependency on others. So yeah, it's really important for you to go out and know that aside from being with your friends, you're also very dependent, and I'm getting here to not always depend on your friends to make your mood better. Aries soul, so if you're someone who's gonna like, oh no, I'm feeling down and someone needs to come in and make me better, month of May is also going to be a part where you realize, no, I need to take care of my own mood, and I have control over my mindset and my happiness, so I'm not going to let anyone take me down. I'm just going to build myself up. Also, we have here the Goose, and we have here time to take rest and recuperate rather than continuing your striving. So rather than battling everything, Aries babies, Aries souls, it's time for you to take some rest and just let the flow, the stream of life just happen, not to keep swimming against the stream, because it's only going to cost you a lot of energy. Next up here, we have the Penguins. The period of darkness that you have been experiencing is now passing, so I cannot just like say how much this is correlating with the card of the Fly. So definitely this emotion of just feeling a little bit dragged down and just a little bit downish overall is passing, Aries soul. So rest assured that May is going to be a tough month, but in the end you will thrive again and you'll start enjoying life. Next up, we have here the Road Runner. Keep the sense of humor and don't take things so seriously, and that's a really good way to remind yourself that even if life sometimes feels like it's beating you up, that there is still a way to smile throughout this whole month, and that things will definitely get better. So I'm going to roll the dice to see which zodiac signs might be important for the upcoming month. So we have Aries, you, and we have Scorpio, Next up, we have Aries again, and we have Sag. So I'm feeling the most important energy within this month for yourself. So make sure you realize that. Also, we have your Leo and Taurus. So all my Aries souls, I hope that this reading resonated with you. If it did, be sure to give this video a big thumbs up. And if you're new here and you like what you see, consider subscribing to my channel. I would really love for you to be around. For now, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye! Hi there, all my Taurus souls. So let's get into your prediction for the month of May. Let's see what we're having for you for this upcoming month. So first up, I have here the card of the retrograde. So I'm seeing here for you Taurus souls that month May will be all about reviewing your past. It could be that you're standing still to review your work-life balance, your finances, your relationships, but reviewing is going to be a really big part of this month of May. So yeah, if you find yourself throughout the month of May just rethinking certain stuff or reviewing the past and just being a little bit critical about yourself, that's okay. It's just a learning curve, and that is something that you need to go through to keep growing, Taurus. Next up, we have here the journey. And definitely, these two cards just are super beautiful together because we need to review our past to continue upon our journey, so we learn the right lessons or we pay attention to whatever we need to learn. So I'm seeing here for you, Taurus, that May is going to be a month where you review a lot of stuff and then focus or rearrange your goal or refocus yourself to new goals that you might be creating within this month of May. Next up here, we have a change. So I'm seeing here that for some of you guys, you'll be dealing with some radical change within this month of May because you've reviewed your past and you know where you want to go. And I see that within that, a lot of you guys will be making a lot of change, whether that is within your time or within your family or something like that, to create room to make sure that you're still going to reach the goals that you want to, because I can feel here for a lot of you guys, you'll be reorganizing and reprioritizing certain goals, Taurus, and as to be that sure that you guys are very goal oriented. So I can see that this really matches your energy. Next up here, we have the card of the funeral, which talks about periods of frustration, a lesson to be learned. So of course, I'm seeing here within this retrograde, within the review, that some of the things you might need to learn and that might get you very frustrated because you might keep making the same mistakes over and over again. And I can see here that in the month of May you'll get very frustrated about that, like, you know, I've seen it and I know what I need to do, but still I'm making like the same mistakes, and you might get very frustrated about that. But all those things are a lesson to be learned, and they will keep coming until you finally get the hang of it, get how you need to deal with certain situation. Also, we have here the rat, and I'm seeing this journey is being even made more difficult for you because there are certain people that do not want you to succeed. Also here, involvement with the law, that might be that you might go through a certain period where you have to deal with the law within the month of May. But yeah, as I'm going back to the rat, it might be that someone doesn't want to succeed or is working against you, or is withholding information from you within this month of May. So it's making this process a little bit more harder for you to continue if someone is still, you know, working against you within this journey. So as I said, in the month of May, you might also be getting an involvement within the law. It could be that you just will get a ticket or something within the month of May, but it could also be that you guys have certain contracts or a certain investment that you need to make within this. Be careful. Know that maybe in the past you've made certain mistakes. Read all the fine prints here, Taurus souls. Make sure that you're seeing every single detail so you don't fall into any trap within this upcoming month. Next up, we also have the hills, which are representing certain obstacles that you need to overcome within this upcoming month, and I can see that are going to frustrate you a little bit, but know that it's all part of this journey. Next up, we have here some distant friend that might be thinking of you within this month of May. So now maybe someone is going to reach out to you and maybe try to get your attention within this month, and it's all because they're kindly want to rekindle something, or they want to talk about you of the past. They're in that path of reviewing. They keep coming until you learn how to deal with them, Taurus souls. So think about that. Next up here we have the Hanged Man, and within the Hanged Man I can see here, Taurus babies, that you need to really change your perspective on certain things throughout the month of May. You'll maybe see how you need to act upon certain things, so the outcome will not always be the same. So yeah, month of May is going to be really difficult and really challenging for a lot of you guys, because I can see these change of perspective are going to be life-changing for you. It's not going to be something that's really small or anything. It's going to be really important for you throughout your whole life. So I'm seeing here laying new foundations for your future. Next up here we have the Four of Swords. Remember guys, to take care of yourself and to get enough rest, and especially enough sleep, because I can feel here that some things might be stressing you out, and that might be why you guys might be a little bit, you know, keeping yourself up at night and stuff like that. But take enough rest, because that is really important when there are certain changes going on in your life. Next up we have the Death card, and with the Death card I can definitely see that because you're reviewing your past to change your future, there's definitely going to be a certain part that is going to be a rebirth, or that's going to be a major transformation within your life. And you might not see this transformation definitely coming, but it's definitely going to happen within the month of May for you. So I'm seeing here with this retrograde Death card here, the change, that this is going to be a really tough month for you. Taurus baby, sorry, I was about to say group number 1, but it is Taurus. So yeah, not going to lie about it, it is going to be a really tough month, but know that when you pay attention to all of these signs, that it will be in your favor. Next up here we have the King of Pentacles. So I can see here someone coming within your life that might be someone who's very successful and who's very wealthy, who might help you throughout these challenging things or times that you're going to go throughout within this upcoming month. So I'm going to roll out the dice now for you, Taurus, to see what energy might be the energies that you're going to face within the upcoming month. We have Cancer and we have Gemini. We have Gemini again, and we have Scorpio. And we have Taurus and Cancer. So keep those zodiac signs in your mind, and those might be relevant in the upcoming month for you. So all my Taurus souls, I hope that this reading resonated with you. If it did, be sure to give this video a big thumbs up. And if you're new here and you like what you see, consider subscribing to my channel. I would really love for you to be around. For now, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in my next one. Bye. Hi there, all my Gemini souls. So you're here to get your predictions for the upcoming month. So let's hop into the cards to see what might be coming up for you for this upcoming month. So we have your Mastery and we have your Transformation. So I'm seeing here, my Gemini souls, that this upcoming month is all going to be about mastering your skills, perfecting your skills, and these skills will help you to transform something amazing, So whether you are maybe starting your business or creating something new for yourself, I'm seeing that you're definitely focusing upon your craftsmanship this upcoming month. You definitely want to get better at what you're doing. So it's going to be a month of transformation for you. Next up, we have your creative spark. So I'm seeing here to allow these skills to get better and transform. It's all about tapping into your creative energy. So it could be Geminis that you end up reading something, giving a good speech, or that you end up creating, you know, a new type of poem, a poetry book, so you write something that's amazing, or you start painting or something like that. But I'm getting creative energy and perfecting your skills, and this is going to be all throughout the upcoming month. Next up we have flow. As I'm seeing here within the month of May, Gemini souls, that you will finally get into a certain flow that feels comfortable and good to you guys. So maybe if you guys have been struggling to manage your time or to manage the things that you want to do, now you're getting that. Now you're getting the hang of it. Now you're seeing where there was kind of like a flinch within this whole flow, or that it didn't work out, and you guys are seeing like how you can perfect like every little thing, so your time management becomes much efficient and much more to the perfection that you needed to be at this moment. Also, we have here co-creating. So I'm seeing that you'll be creating a beautiful project with not only yourself but others in the month of May. So we're seeing here the creative spark and mastery transformation. So group number, I'm saying group number the whole time, but I'm meaning Gemini souls. Gemini souls, I'm seeing here that you guys might be getting into a project with someone, and in that project you guys might learn a few skills or so and continue this collaboration throughout this upcoming month. So let's move further down your reading, Geminis, to see what we're getting for the upcoming month. So we have here Sacred Temple. Now within the Sacred Temple, I'm seeing here that a lot of you guys are going to create a beautiful space for yourself to relax, or to even be creative, or to just kind of like have your own spot where you can get like your clear mind and your clear soul of what you want to do within this month of April. And also for a lot of you, you guys will get more to yourself. You'll be getting rid of your mask. So that means you'll be getting more to yourself. The more creative you get, the more you need to dive in deep, because creation, that passion, comes from inside. So I'm seeing here within this journey of learning new skills and tapping within your own creative energy, you are going to get more towards yourself, which is really amazing, because slowly you're getting to know yourself a little bit more, just by doing things that you love, that just sparks your energy. Next up, we have here Decrease. So within this, I'm seeing that throughout this, it's also very good to go back to basic and declutter stuff. Know that we don't need a lot of material things to be happy, to feel good about ourselves. So I'm seeing here that it's really important for you within the month of May to focus upon what you need and what no longer serves you, whether that is relationship or material things. It's time for you to get rid of all the things that don't need you, don't serve you anymore. Next up, we have here Taking Steps. So seeing here you taking new steps to this new adventure. So whether that is that you want to use your skills to do something that you've always wanted, whether that is being an entrepreneur, or whether that is creating a life for your own, and just by starting creating your own goals and using that creative energy and being passionate about that, I'm seeing you're slowly taking steps to make sure that your future is about you and not so much about other people wants and needs. So yeah, that's like what I'm getting for you, all my Gemini babies. So let's move a little bit further down to your reading to see what else we have here. So we have in here the Seven of Wands. So I'm seeing here that it's not going to be easy within the months of May, because there are a lot of people who might be holding things back from you, or you might feel like a little bit of resistance. I feel like not everyone is going to be happy with all of these changes that are happening, because the more you focus upon yourself, the more it's taking time from you to them. So yeah, there might be negative toxic people around you that want other, or that have like other intentions than you have, and you need to become more aware of that in the month of May, or you will become aware of that in the month of May. And within that, you will start to prioritize your own success, your own good flow to, you know, to the top, to what's next for you. So definitely I'm seeing here also collaboration with other people, with like-minded people, and we already saw that within that co-creation, but we're seeing that again with this Three of Pentacles, that you'll definitely start working with like-minded people. And I feel like some other people in the past will might get a little bit jealous about that, because they feel they're no longer included or no longer needed within your life. Next up, we have here the Eight of Cups, and what can I say, it's like so beautifully how it works. If those people don't, you know, resonate with you, if they don't vibe with your new vibration, it's their loss. And for you, it's time for you to move on and move to a new energy that is more favorable for you, that just, you know, suits you better. So these new people that you're going to collaborate and work with. So let's see what else we have for you. We have a broken ring. Okay, parting the ways in either romance or business. I mean, I'm just going to leave it there. No, but definitely, yeah, in the month of May, Gemini's souls, you'll be getting rid of someone who's just not good for your business or not good for your relationship. It's just as easy as that. You're going to leave it all behind because it just doesn't suit you anymore, and it's time for you to work with like-minded people who have the same work ethic as you have. Next up, we have here the dog close-up, pleasure with a close friend. So I'm seeing here that for some of you guys, this person that you might be starting to work with might be someone from your past, or might be a good friend. Now guys, be careful to not mix business with pleasure. That doesn't always work, right? That is something that I'm also getting through, so be careful of that. And also, you're having someone is behaving stupidly, so it could be that someone that you might have been dealing with, or who is getting jealous about this new situation, is going to act just a little bit stupid, is going to act a little bit childish, because they are so jealous of where you are right now or where you're moving towards. So let's see what else we have for you. Next up here, we have obstacles to overcome. So yeah, Geminis, you have certain obstacles to overcome within the month of May. There is no sugarcoating that. It is just the way that it is. But know that you'll be overcoming all of those obstacles during the month of May, and that you'll be leaving a lot of people behind. Next up, let's see who we could be expecting for you in the month of May. We have Capricorn and we have Sag. We have Taurus and Cancer, and last up we have Capricorn and Sag again for you. So my beautiful Gemini's souls, I hope that this reading resonated with you. If it did, be sure to give this video a big thumbs up. And if you're new here and you like what you see, consider subscribing to my channel. I would really love to have you around. For now, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye! Hi there, all my Cancer souls. So let's hop into your reading to see what is coming up for the month of May for you. So first up here, we have the card of the Innocence of Pentacles, and we have here the Eight of Pentacles. So within that, I can see here that a new opportunity is coming for you guys, and I see here that you guys are working really hard to perfect your skills, and that all that hard work is going to pay off really soon within the month of May. So I'm definitely seeing here that you guys will see new ways of maybe getting resources, or how to even get better at the things that you guys are doing within this month of May, or maybe that you're thinking about new things, and finally in May you're going to realize how you guys can better that. And I feel within that, within the Heart of Wands, that it will also help you to get more passionate about your goals or the things that you want to accomplish within a life. So as more that you become aware that the chances that you have, and that you focus upon the new things that you're learning, and how those new things are helping you to again, new possibilities. I'm seeing here that you guys are becoming more passionate and also more creative, and that spark is finally starting. I feel like a fire burning. Also here within the Three of Wands, I can see that all of those new little bitty stones that you guys are setting at this moment are all good things that are going to help you guys within the future, because in the Three of Wands, and guys, within the Three of Wands, I can see here that with the upcoming months, within all of these resources that you guys are making it happen, that it's really important to also think big, think like huge, think like, you know, great thoughts and things that you want to accomplish. So I'm seeing here that you guys need to make your dreams as big as you guys want. Like, you know, is it like truly what you want? Is it like truly what you need? And to dream as big as you guys feel as, and not to miss that moment, or not to have like that lag, like I don't know what I'm going to do, but really put in all the effort, all the energy into your dreams at this moment, because it's going to be a really prosperous times if you guys make sure to use that in the month of May. But I'm seeing here that you guys are going to get excited and maybe even going to take steps forward into creating those big dreams that might have seemed impossible, or maybe are still for so many people feeling impossible. Also, we're having here the Innocence of Swords with the Innocence of Pentacles. I'm seeing here that you guys are super getting insight on how you guys can turn things around, or how you guys can manage new things, how you guys can learn new stuff. So I'm definitely seeing here for all my Cancer babies that you guys are learning for the future. You guys are willing to put in so much effort to create the dreams that you want. So May is going to be all about prioritizing and going after your dreams and doing whatever it takes to get the skills or get the business cases or get the right people to finally get your dreams going. But be aware that some of the people that you might encounter might not have the same intention as you have. Cancerians, some people are savage like that. They have other intentions while they're putting up a mask, or, you know, putting up a way with you. So I'm seeing here some people might be getting jealous of all the things that you're trying to reach or you're trying to accomplish. They might have their own agenda within this. They might seem like, you know, they want you to succeed, but in the same time, their agenda is all about them, and they're being very egoistic about that. So make sure that you do your good research about who you are dealing with in the month of May, and then you don't let anyone who is toxic come into your life and just, you know, making a mess out of it. And you might figure out within the month of May that there are more than one people who are having those type of attitude within your closest circle. So make sure that you remove those toxic people. Again, here we have the Ace of Swords. So within the Ace of Swords, it's definitely a confirmation here that you're getting a lot of insight within this new month. There is a whole lot of opportunity coming up within the skills of communication. I can see here that for some of you guys, it might be that you guys might be wanting to start a business within communication, or start a social media, or even start a YouTube channel or something like that. But this business opportunity, going to be really careful who you let in your inner circle, or who you let know of these business ideas. And that is really important for you with this Emperor card, to be independent about it, to not to involve too many people within these great ideas that you have, but to make sure that you value your own work and that you don't let anyone just take advantage of that. Also, it could be that the Seven of Swords person here might be a person who's a little bit older than you, who's trying to take advantage of you by just making sure, or portraying themselves to be someone who really cares about you and who really wants the best for you, but in the meantime they have like a different agenda for themselves. Also, we have here the Temperance card. So I'm seeing here that In the month of May, you're going to move steadily and just solidly to the things that you want. Make sure that you don't make any impulsive decision throughout this month. It is time for you to wait out and let the cards kind of like play out. That's like what I'm getting from you. Also, I'm seeing here that it might be a new lover coming into your life with this Knight of Cups. It's definitely someone who's going to make you feel a little bit of butterflies within the month of May. So yay, you know, getting away from all the dramas that are happening, maybe on work, or someone who is, you know, backstabbing you. You have someone who also is going to kind of like sweep you off your feet and getting you to feel those butterflies. As we also have here the Lovers for you, group number, sorry for that, guys. The Cancerian souls, we have here the Lovers. So definitely someone who is going to stir up those emotions for you, which are very good and beautiful. I feel like for a lot of you guys have been waiting for this new romantic connection to happen, and so for a lot of you guys it will happen. So if you guys don't know anyone, it could be that this person will pop up just like out of nowhere in your life and just make you feel a little bit you know, good. Also, my little Cancer souls, we have here the victim mentality. I'm seeing here it's easy for you within the month of May to feel as if everything is being done to you, especially when this emperor who doesn't have the right intention comes in and finally let their mask drop. But be careful that you don't roll into that victim mentality, to stay strong, to stand your ground and be independent within this, because that can drag this whole month down. That can change all of your energy. So don't let that be, you know, what is going to happen this month. Stay up and make sure that you are in control of your own mindset and your energy. Also, we have here the sacred temple. So I'm getting here, Cancer souls, that it's really important for you to create your own space within the upcoming month. So whenever things happen, that you get to redraw and just make sure that your thoughts are on the same line and de-stress and just, you know, feel good about yourself and be that little Cancer that you are. Just, you know, going in your shell and just making sure that you feel good, and that whenever you are ready to come out, that you are ready to come out. But make sure that you have that little safe space as well. Know that within the month of May, you also will be experiencing a lot of success, even though if this person is trying to take you down or, you know, make you feel bad about yourself, make you feel disqualified or anything like that, that because you're working hard and because you're perfecting your skills and just working towards your dreams, that there is no way that this person can take that success away from you. Know that in the month of May is always going to be a really important month for you to take time to heal yourself from any toxic energy or negative thoughts that you have about yourself, because I know that the Cancer person, we can get pretty much in our head. So last up, we're going to roll out the dice for you, Cancer souls, to see who might be coming into your life. So we have Capricorn and we have Aquarius. We have Libra and Pisces, and last up we have Aries and Sag. So keep the zodiac signs in your mind. Those might be really important energies that might be coming in the month of May. For now, Cancer souls, I hope that this reading resonated with you. If it did, be sure to give this video a big thumbs up. And if you're new here and you like what you see, consider subscribing to my channel. I would really love to have you around. For now, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye! Hi there, all my Leo souls, and welcome to your monthly prediction. So let's hop into the cards to see what is coming up for you for this upcoming month. So we've got already 3 cards popping. So we've got here Tranquility, we've got Victory, and we've got Focus. So I can see here that, ooh, my little Leo souls, that in the month of May you'll be looking a lot for tranquility. I feel like it's going to be a time of rest for a lot of you guys. You guys have been going through a lot, and now that you guys are seeking just peace, just harmony, and just, you know, moments where you can lie down and just relax and let go of everything that has been going on. But the same time, you're going to experience a whole lot of victory within the month of May. So whichever resonates with you guys within this, if you guys have been, going to something and you guys have been waiting for this outcome, this victory, to experience this success, that is going to come up as well in this area. And I feel like it's going to bring you guys a lot of stability, a lot of happiness, a lot of adding up to this tranquility as well. Also, we have here the focus card, guys, which I feel that you guys are going to be focusing upon the things that really matters to you within the month of May, instead of having your energy scattered like all over the place. You guys are going to focus more on prioritizing your goals and putting energy into those goals, instead of like being all over the place within the month of May. So that is good things happening for you, Leo souls. It's kind of like a lot of things happening, but at the same time, it's really gorgeous. We have also here attraction. So I'm feeling here that you guys might be experiencing some good energy of attraction throughout the month of May, which is telling me that maybe you guys will meet someone who will stir up some exciting emotions. But it could also be that you guys are just having a good time with your partner, or just a good time with your friends, but are definitely feeling those butterflies around you guys, for feeling a little bit of passionate. So maybe if you guys have been feeling a little bit burned out because you guys are taking care of yourself in the month of May, you guys might just feel a little bit more energetic throughout this month, as we have also regeneration. So of course, just taking care of yourself, making sure that you'll last longer, that your energy just lasts longer, will make you feel just a little bit more energetic. And from then on, you can go to experience new fun things within these energies within May. So definitely it might be someone coming up into your life, or it might be that you're experiencing this with your current partner. So next up, we have here the X forces working against you. So I feel here within the X, it might feel like nothing is coming easy to you these days, Leo, that you have to work really hard for things to come your way. And that might be the feeling that you feel like, I'm ready for just some vacation time. I'm ready just to, let it all kind of like be down. So it could be that in the end, some of you guys happen to go on a vacation, might travel within this month. But yeah, I'm feeling like you guys are feeling a little bit burned out, and that is the so much needed tranquility that you guys are going to experience within the month of May. We have here a sincere wish being granted with a needle and thread. So know that this is the victory, this is the success that you guys have been hoping and wishing for, and that is definitely coming to you. So if that has anything to do with your energy being drained or being scattered kind of like all over the place, that is all going to find its end within the month of May. Beautiful ones, it's all going to work out in your benefit. Next, we have here the desk. We have here pay attention to your work. So even though if you might feel like, I don't want to, I feel like burnout, make sure that you're getting enough rest and that you're also paying attention to your work. Because a lot of times, if this has to do anything with, your more private personal life, it might be that it's taking attention from your work, and your work might be demanding a lot of attention, or it needs your attention as well at the moment. So don't let your personal life take over your work life. Those things need to be in balance. So if you have been taking attention from your work to do other things or to prioritize the situation, know that it's all going to change within May, but that you definitely need to pay attention to your work. Also, we have here a secret admirer. Okay, so Leo, that might be the attraction that someone might be feeling towards you within the upcoming month and that you're going to experience. So yeah, I cannot say like anything about that, but there's someone who has you like on their mind. Also, we have here the unsuccessful plans. So I'm getting here within the month of May, you'll realize that some of the things that you wanted to do might not be that successful, and that you need to change your plans. And that is just the way that life is. Not all of the things that we want might work out, but know that sometimes they are not working out for our own benefit, but that the moment it happened, we don't see it. But when we move further along the line, we can see, that's why it didn't work, because now I have some better resources, or I can collaborate better, or this or that might work now in my favor more than so in the past. Okay, So know that that is just like part of life. Sometimes we, fail, and that is okay. So don't beat yourself up about it. Also, we have here you'll receive a gift. I wonder if this gift is about, that secret admirer. Maybe this person will start expressing their feelings and emotions for you within the month of May. And I know that you Leo babies, you love gifts, and that is amazing. That might be most of your love language. If not, you will receive a certain gift that just feels really good to you. Next up here, we have the card of strength, and within the card of strength, I can see here that within the month of May, you'll get more strength, you'll become more independent, and even with all the setbacks, you will notice that, that is okay as well. I feel like you guys are pretty strong people. You guys have a pretty strong mindset, and so a little bit of setbacks of plan will not get you down, and that is amazing. Next up here, we have the Six of Pentacles, which shows for me that you guys will thrive, will have that success. So at the same time, seeing here something might not work, but it might be that another thing that you might not have even think about that might work. Also, we have here the Six of Cups, which is telling me that someone from your past, maybe a secret admirer, is coming back again into your life. But it could also be that you're just feeling a little bit nostalgic at this time, just feeling, I wish I could go back to a certain time when I was just carefree and I didn't have like all these things on my mind, because you might feel a little bit stressed at this moment. But know with the Eight of Cups that within the month of May, you'll be leaving a lot of these situations behind that no longer serve you, my Leo souls, and that you'll be only going forward with the things that suits you. So let's now move to the energies that you might encounter within the month of May that might mean something to you. We have Aquarius and we have Taurus. Then we have Cancer and Virgo. And last up, we have Gemini and Scorpio. So all my Leo souls, I hope that this reading resonated with you. If it did, be sure to give this video a big thumbs up. And if you're new here and you like what you see, consider subscribing. I would love to have you around. For now, I want to thank you for your time, and I hope to see you in my next one. Bye! Hi there, all my Virgos babies, and welcome to your monthly prediction. So let's hop into the cards to see what is coming up for you for the upcoming month. I hope that you guys are ready for this reading. So first up here, we have the card of the Penguin. So I'm seeing here that whatever dark period that you guys have been experiencing, that it will slowly start to fade in the month of May. So if you guys have been feeling a little bit just worn out, or just, having some, just bluish energy, or even feeling depressed, I'm seeing here that slowly and steadily you guys are going to move out of that energy within the month of May. Next up, we have here the Boar, and I'm seeing that the reason that you're getting out of this negative energy is because you're facing your problems head on, instead of being a little timid about it. Instead of going into that victim mentality, you are facing your problems head on within the month of May. So you're not longer hiding, you're not longer saying, well, I'm not feeling this way. Yes, I am feeling this way, and I'm owning up to it, and I'm ready to face those problems. Next up, we have here the Falcon. Within the Falcon, I see here that there is going to be opportunity that's going to come for you within this month of May, and that you can commit to this without equivocation. So know that this opportunity that's coming for you is one that is going to change your life for the better. So know that you can act upon that opportunity. Be sure to not miss it. And also, I wanted to say here within the Boar that I'm seeing that for some of you guys, it might also mean that you guys will seek the help that is much needed within this phase, especially if you guys are dealing with depression. It might be something that, you need some professional help with. And I'm seeing here, without feeling ashamed or anything about it, your family guys are going to get the help that is much needed. Next up here, we have the Humpback Whale. Virgo. And we have here, music is essential to your healing and well-being, better than just singing, playing an instrument, or just listening to music. Now guys, a lot of people don't stand still by this, but music is a great and amazing way to just lift up your mood and just to change your frequency naturally without you having to do a lot for it. So if you guys don't like music or not aware of that, it's really important for you to start listening to music, because it might help you to get out of a certain vibration within this. But know that music is really important for your energy in the month of May. So whether you're singing, you're dancing to it, or you're just listening to some good old music, be sure to incorporate that in your routine within the month of May. Next up, we have the Camel, and within the Camel, I'm seeing here that you need to trust whatever you have within yourself, all your skills, that you already have what it needs to get yourself out of a certain situation that might be a little bit tough or seem a little bit tough at the moment, or seem as if you just can't get through it, but that you can get through this situation very much. Okay, so you have what it takes to face all the challenges that is coming your way or that you're dealing with at this moment. Next up, we have here the Two of Wands. And within the Two of Wands, I am seeing here, Virgo babies, that you are slowly moving ahead to a new beginning, a new future, that you're slowly starting to get focused again and get excited again about your future within the month of May. Because the more you get more into your energy, the more you get uplifted, the more you're ready to face whatever is coming your way. And within the Nine of Cups, you can see here, the further along the May month progresses, that you will finally get, in the mood again. You'll finally feel happy again, which might be something that you guys haven't experienced for a long time or for a while now. And I see here that that is coming for you in the month of May. Also within the month of May, I'm seeing here that you guys are becoming more independent, and you guys are experiencing an increase of your finances, your income. So yeah, you guys are getting the grip back over your life and just are experiencing that you guys can do it, and you guys can be independent and experience it as well. Next up here, we have the Hanged Woman, and within the Hanged Woman, I am seeing here that a whole lot will change within this month of May. The way that you guys see things and experience things will be completely different from the beginning of May until the end of May, which is going to lead to exciting changes for you guys. So let's see what else we have here for your Virgo babies. Let's see. Next up here, we have the Higher Self, which talks about the guidance and the telepathy. So guys, if you have a strong connection with the divine, and know that you guys will get guidance throughout that, and will feel very much like drawn to the 5D or your dreams throughout this month of May. So notice these signs that you guys are getting throughout the day, maybe through angel numbers, maybe through other guidance that is coming towards you. Next up, we have the card of Yes, and within the card of Yes, I'm getting that whatever opportunity that present themselves here in the month of May, and this I think was also in one of the piles that we got in the beginning. So definitely, if you guys are thinking about something that requires an action, I'm getting here, trust your instinct within that, your intuition within this moon card, that it's now the right time to make that move, to make a certain change that will help you get out of this cycle. So the last thing that I want to do for you, my Virgo babies, is to roll out the dice to see what type of energy you might encounter through the next month. So we're getting here Gemini and Pisces. We're getting Gemini twice, so we have triple Gemini here, and we have Aries and Pisces. So, all of my Virgo babies, I hope that this reading resonated with you. If it did, be sure to give this video a big thumbs up. And if you're new here and you like what you see, consider subscribing to my channel. I would love to have you around. For now, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye! Hi there, all my Leo souls, and welcome to your month of May prediction. So let's hop into the cards to see what you're going to experience through the month of May. What type of energy is coming your way, Libra? So I hope you're excited for it. First up, we've got here the Moon card. So Libra, within the Moon card, I can see here that the month of May is going to be a very emotional month from you. Whether it is because you're going to experience certain stuff that are going to rise up certain emotions, or whether that is because you are dealing with some stuff, or that you're going to be very intuitive through the month of May. Those all can all be possibilities that you might be going through within that month. So we have then next up the Sage card. So I'm getting here, it might be very emotional for you to clean out your space, relationship that need changes. Sometimes it's really hard for us to let go of certain people or things that are in our life. But remember, all of my Libra babies, that is really important to let go of certain energies that doesn't fit us or are just unwelcoming in our life, or maybe even things that we need to let go of that no longer serves us. But knows that within the month of May, there will also be some unforeseen firework, some unforeseen beautiful message that will come your way. So this is pretty exciting. If you weren't I'm expecting this, it is beautiful surprises coming your way, and I'm seeing that this surprise holds pretty beautiful news that maybe you have been waiting for and now are getting. But yeah, it's definitely unforeseen and so unexpected. It will hit you with some good energies throughout the month of May. Next up, we have your quest. Within this quest, I'm seeing here that you're seeking new beginnings and new opportunities of learning your skills, and those skills can eventually help you to manifest new dreams. So I'm seeing a little bit of processes here within the month of May for you, Libra. It might be that you are busy with different things that are helping you, so not only clearing your space by cleaning out the material things and also energetically cleaning out your space, but at the same time you're looking at ways to perfect your skills and learning new things that can help you to create a future that is a more in vibration with whatever you want. Because I can feel at this moment, for a lot of you guys, it might feel like I don't know what I want, or I want a certain things, but I still can see it clear. And I see here that within the month of May, for a lot of you guys, those unclear things or those things that you don't have the answer upon right away will get much clearer, and you guys will know what it needs to take for you guys to manifest whatever you want to manifest. Next up, we have here the feminine, which correlates here beautifully with the moon energy that you'll be experiencing. So I'm getting here that in the month of May, you'll experience so much more things throughout your intuition. You're getting inwards, you're getting to listen where you need to perfect things, or what skills you need to perfect, or maybe what type of direction you need to go to manifest whatever you want to manifest here, Libra. But definitely I can feel here that you're diving inwards, and that has some consequences for you as well. So let's move a little further down your reading to see what else we're going to get for you. So next up, we have here some inner peace. So I'm seeing here for you, Libra, that you are creating some inner peace for yourself, and definitely creating that inner peace by removing people who no longer belong in your energy. You know, when people are bringing in so much drama or negativity into your life, you're just feeling at the moment in the month in May like enough is enough. I'm tired of those energies. I'm tired of people coming into my space and bringing in those negative energies. It's time for me to clear out so I can get a peace of mind. Also, you're bringing in the love into the month of May. So this could be that you're not only creating space for yourself to have that self-love, but I'm also seeing here for some of you guys, Libra souls, that you're bringing in some new love. So this could mean that you guys will encounter someone that will stir up some love emotions, some butterflies within this. And I'm seeing this to also be as a new beginning, a beginning that maybe you guys wanted for a longer time right now. Also, we have here the diligence. So I'm getting here that you guys need to, within the month of May, do your research profoundly to certain things to know what you guys need to perfect within your life. But also, if you guys have certain businesses going on, know that you guys need to do your research to everything within May, so you guys don't make a decision that just doesn't feel good to you guys, or that just doesn't bring in that abundance or goodness that you guys are seeking for, or even maybe bringing in more dramas that you guys want at this moment. Next up, we have enlightenment. So I'm seeing here that in the month of May, you guys will realize who to cut out of your life and who to keep into your life, and whatever things that might be connected to that, that is also something that you guys will figure out in May. You guys will be enlightened. You guys will get information from above, from your intuition, on who fits and who doesn't. So that this might be a little bit surprising for some of you guys, but for some of you guys it will be that, aha, I knew that this just wasn't a match, and now I know for sure. And I'm also seeing here, the more the May month progresses, that you guys will get to the 10 of Cups, which means that you guys will be slowly becoming more fulfilled with your life and becoming more happy. And by creating that peacefulness and bringing in vibrations and people and things that actually suits you and bring you happiness, is going to create happiness in your life. So yeah, just clearing out. It could also be that this firework is going to bring you a lot of happiness, like an unexpected change or an unexpected something that is going to stir up those emotions and make you also very emotional, you know. Next up, we have here the Two of Wands. And within the Two of Wands, I'm definitely seeing here that during the month of May, there might be a point where you might be doubting which way you want to go, because maybe you doubt if this is actually the right decision for you. But know that within this quest of learning new things and being just happy and glad that you get like new chances within the month of May, you'll definitely know where to turn to or what to let down. Know that whenever you're saying no to something, you're saying yes to something else. So even though if this is a very emotional month for you and you might feel like you can't trust your emotion because they're maybe all over the place, know that your basic is your emotion. So you can always trust it. You can always trust your intuition. So definitely listen to that voice within, because it's telling you exactly where you're going to need to turn to the left or the right. Next up here, we have the movement of wands, and within that I can see at the very end of May that you will be getting excited again about the things that you want in life. You finally see where you need to go, and you finally get the feeling that you have the resources to move to that path. So you finally in the end are going to experience that kind of like rest assured feeling, like everything is going to be okay and it's all going to turn out just fine. Next up, my Libra babies, we're going to look at whoever's going to influence you this month. Okay, so definitely you're going to have a lot of influence upon yourself within this month. So it could be that your focus is all towards yourself this month. We also have your Libra again and Aquarius. And we have Aquarius again and Capricorn. So notice those zodiac signs that might come into your life that mean something significant into the month of May for you. So all of my Libra souls, I hope that this reading resonated with you. If it did, be sure to give this video a big thumbs up. And if you're new here and you like what you see, consider subscribing. I would love to have you around. For now, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next one. Bye! Hi there, all of my Scorpio soul. Welcome today to your monthly prediction. So let's hop into the cards to see what upcoming month is bringing you. Super excited to bring you these messages, guys. I hope that you guys are doing well. So let's see what message we're getting for the upcoming month. Okay, so the first card that we're getting here of my Scorpio souls is that you'll be getting so much more wisdom within the upcoming month. Whether that is that you're figuring out that you want to go back to school or start a new course, or just that you're diving into certain books or online information about certain stuff, you're getting it done. And I'm also seeing here within the courage card that your courage is very much needed within the month of May. So whether it is because you need certain things done, you need to get things done, or you need to take certain steps to help you get that wisdom, it's definitely going to be all about courage and bravery within the month of May. Next up here we have the card of enlightenment. So I'm seeing here that the more you learn, the more you'll get insight and get enlightened about your information and also situation, and also more the way you're headed. So you're getting insight in the month of May about your journey, and also kind of like little bitty things that you've been wondering about and just couldn't get maybe the right answer to those things. So yeah, I'm feeling here there is something here that needs your attention in the month of May. Maybe something you have been wondering about, all of my Scorpio souls, and now it's finally coming together. There's something finally happening. Next up here, I'm getting the Rose card, which definitely signifies that there is a bond here that is going to be deepened as you surrender to the purity of your heart. So it could be that this wisdom seeking is all about, you know, getting to know your feelings. Maybe you have feelings for someone else, or maybe you have to dive into those feelings to figure out what you want. But it could also be just in general that all of my Scorpios souls, that you'll be encountering someone who will stir up your love emotions within the month of May. Next up, we have the Shell card. Within the Shell card, I can see that there are certain things that are not being said at this moment, and in the month of May, you will be getting more enlightenment about why things are not being said, or maybe why someone is not communicating with you, or why some things are just happening the way that are happening at this moment. And it might make you feel this moment a little bit unsure about your situation, but know that within the month of May, some things will become more clear to you as the month progresses. Then we have here the ink pot, and it shows me that certain problems within the month of May will be resolved. So think about if you're having any difficulties with something or with someone, that will be resolved in the month of May, because the more you'll get information about the situation, the more things will become clear, and you'll see how you can solve this situationship. So knowing all the affairs of love and so forth, that it will be resolved within the month of May. Next up, we have forces working against you. So I feel like in the month of May, not all is going to be a rose and butterflies, that there are some forces working against you, or it might feel like that. Know that even though if it might seem hard and it might seem a little bit, you know, as it's not going the right way for you, I'm feeling that as the month progresses, you'll notice that everything will fall into place. Next up, we have here the rat, and we have here the vulture. So within the rat, I'm seeing here that someone is working against you behind your back, and that is the reason why you might feel like everything is against me. It's because someone is not being honest about a certain situation here, and you might feel as if you don't have like all the answers yet. But wait as it unfolds, and then you'll notice that the more will become clear to you throughout the month. Next up, we have the Vulture. So it could be that because you might feel like everything is working against you, you might feel a little bit anxiety or worry that someone is against you. So yeah, don't worry about it. Your feeling at this moment is right. There is someone working against you, but it's all going to come together for you all, Scorpio babies. So be sure that all the answers are going to show up during this month. Next up, we have a disappointment in a friend or a lover. Okay, I cannot it's like all coming together. So there is someone here who's being dishonest, and I feel like you guys are going to figure it out during the month of May. It might not apply for everyone, but for the most part of you, this is going to play a major role within the upcoming month, and so you guys need to be aware of that. Not everyone is showing all their cards and being completely honest with you in this month of May, but you're going to figure that out, my Scorpio souls. Next up, we have here the Spider. So trust in the creative spark you're feeling and express yourself through writing. Stories that inspire and enlighten. So definitely I'm seeing here that don't forget to pick up a good book. Maybe you'll get the answers within that, or read some good article if it's needed to get some good answers. I'm seeing overall here that you will get inspired by some good story writing of yourself. And remember, story writing is also opening up that imaginable book of yourself and writing out a new story. Okay, so next up we have here Unicorn, which is indulge again in your creative, imaginative, magical side through some form of artistic impression. So aside from everything that's going on, I'm feeling here for a lot of you guys, Scorpio baby, it's really important for you guys to tap into that creative energy within May, because that is going to help you through this process, whatever is going on. But it's really important for you to tap into that energy so it could help you on your journey within the month of May. Being creative is also a way of expressing your emotions and feeling and comprehending everything that is going on, and it might even bring you to some new ideas on how to deal with this situation. I'm also seeing here the Three of Swords, swords guys, which tells me that there could be something happening within the month of May which might end up with you being a little bit hurt, because in the month of May there is a lot of things that are going to be revealed. So that person who is not being honest might end up having maybe an affair, or might end up breaking your heart within the month of May. Next up, we have here the Earth Mother, which I'm seeing here as you, after all these things, taking care of yourself, because even if you're heartbroken or something happened that's kind of startle you or something like that, you need to take care of yourself and put your emotions first and leave whoever is being that rat to be that rat and not to be as affected by this. So this is something that I'm not going to sugarcoat throughout this reading. It's definitely something going on here, and I hope that you guys will get insight into this reading. So next up, I'm going to roll out the dice to see what type of energy we're getting here for you to this month. So all of my Scorpio babies, we're having a Libra and Capricorn within your energy. Again, we have Capricorn and Gemini, and last up we have Leo and Cancer. So be aware of those energies that might have a great influence in the month of May for you. So all of my Scorpio babies, this was your reading, and I hope that it resonated with you. If it did, be sure to give this video a big thumbs up, and if you're new here and you like what you see, consider subscribing to my channel. I would really love to have you around. For now, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye! Hi there, all of my beautiful Sag souls. Welcome here to your monthly prediction. So let's hop into the cards to see what next month, the month of May, is bringing you, my loves. So let's see what we're having. So first up, we have the card of passion here. So I'm feeling here that this month of May is going to be a very passionate month for you guys. So whether that is because you met someone new, or because you're super passionate about a new project that you are going through within this next month, take it as it resonates with you Next up, we have your abundance. I'm getting that you'll be receiving a lot of abundance in the month of May, Sag. So you have a lot of things going on for you this upcoming month. You have passion, you have abundance, and I feel like that is going to be abundance, a feeling of emotional abundance, but also a little bit of the increase of your wealth. Next up, we have your continuance. So I'm seeing here that you're working really hard to hold on to this energy that you're experiencing at this moment. This means that whatever business is thriving at this moment, that you're working really hard within the upcoming month to keep this feeling going, to keep this abundance going, to keep this passion going. So yeah, I'm feeling here you are going to work really hard during the month of May to sustain the things that you have created. Next up, we have the increase here. So look at this, we have a lot of gems on the way. So I'm seeing here for you, Sag, that you'll be experiencing a lot of increasing in, as I said, abundance, but also in emotional abundance. So there's a lot of gems on the way, on the road in this month for you to pick up. I'm seeing here a lot of fruits of your labors will be manifesting within this month of May. Also, we have here the friends, family, and guides card, and I'm seeing within these cards that the month of May is going to be a joyous month for you, where because you feel as good as you feel and everything is kind of like flowing really good, and just you are trying to work your hardest to keep everything going, that you're also going to have time to spend with your family and friends. Make sure that even as well, if you're busy and creating a lot of things, that you're giving your friends and family enough attention. So take those moments, they are as valuable as making your business or your plans profitable, my Sag soul. So next up, we have here milestones. So whether this is a personal milestone or a financial milestone, I'm seeing that you guys will hit a milestone in the month of May. So for me, that tells me that that might be the reason that you guys are increasing in abundance or increasing your financial situation, because you guys are working really hard to achieve something. And it feels like it kinds of like finally hitting that place where you guys are finding a good working balance that seems like everything is working and flowing as it should be and feel like naturally to you guys. So that is pretty amazing that that is coming your way. So next up here, we have the card of letting go. Now, even though you guys feel good about all of these things, there are certain things in the month of May that you realize that you need to let go. Maybe certain things that helped you within the past, but now as your maybe business is growing or life is changing, no longer fits you. Group Sag souls. So I'm seeing here that there are some things that you need to let go of in the month of May, and I don't feel like it's going to take you or cost you a lot, but you need to pay attention to those things that you need to let go of so they don't build up to unnecessary workload at this moment, because you have already a lot going on. Next up, we have messages coming through. So I'm seeing here that you will receive some important messages in the month of May. So I feel like someone will bring that message to you, and it will have great influence on your state of mind in the month of May. Next up, I'm seeing here the card of strength. So I'm getting here that in the month of May, you'll learn to stand up for yourself and become more independent, but also learn on how tough you are. Now, it might be that this has to do with the messages that you'll receive, and you'll learn that you are tougher than you think that you are, because these messages will have some type of effect upon you. But it could also be that you are becoming aware of how worthy you are and on how much value your content or you have within this world. Next up, we have here the heart. And within this, I can see here that in the month of May, all of my Sag souls, you'll be spending more time in your heart, in your heart, at your home, creating that special place where you definitely feel at home, and that will be with your friends and family, and just having a good time in the month of May, because that's a well-deserving surprise, or well-deserving thing that just you deserve that. That's what I'm trying to say. Next up here, we have the Eight of Wands. I'm feeling that in the month of April, a lot of things are going to slow down for you. Maybe the past months, it was a little bit going very fast, and maybe you were experiencing those type of success, and I'm feeling in the month of May these things might tend to slow down, and within that slowing down you might feel as if, because you have now more time with family and friends, that things might not be going as good as it did before. But no, in the Four of Cups, that do not focus upon the disappointment. It's just a temporarily, maybe, setback, or maybe, things need to slow down so you can catch your breath. So the next stream of increase, or the next increase of abundance, you might be ready for that. Okay, all of my Sag babies, everything needs to come in time, because there's still your cup that is absolutely full that you're not seeing, and that is coming for you within the upcoming months. So know that this temporarily slowing down is just for you to catch your breath and pay attention to people who actually want your attention, who want to have some good time with you, Sag. So it's not all about working, it's also about relaxing in the month of May. So with these dice, we're going to see whose energy might be influencing your month of May. So we have the Aries and the Aquarius sign here. Next up, we have Gemini and Pisces entering your month, and we have Aquarius and Virgo. So all of my Sag, I hope that this reading resonated with you. If it did, be sure to give this video a big thumbs up. And if you're new here and you like what you see, consider subscribing to my channel. I would really love to have you around. For now, I want to thank you for your time, and I hope to see you in my next one. Bye! Hi there, all of my Capricorn souls. Welcome to your reading, and let's dive into the energy of what you might be expecting the upcoming month. So let's see what we're going to get for you. I hope that you guys are not disturbed by any outside noises, but if you are, I'm sorry for that. Okay, so first up we have here the Three of Swords. So the Three of Swords, guys, really shows that you might be dealing with some love affairs in the month of May. So there is no going around it. You guys might be experiencing some heartache during the month of May. Next up here we have the Four of Cups, in which you guys might be getting so much into that heartache that you might not see what type of opportunities are waiting for you, but instead of that, you're focusing so much of what could have been and why you guys are disappointed at that time, or maybe why someone is betraying you guys, because in the Three of Swords, I can also see here three swords, which might be representing another person in this affair. Also, we have here the Six of Swords, but within the Six of Swords here, I can see that you guys are going to stay focused and trying to heal yourself from whatever has been going on. Not that this heartache is going to, move like right away and just disappear, but it's definitely going to be something that you guys have to work throughout this month of May. But know that it isn't your fault, and that whoever just wasn't being honest with you guys, or who caused this heartache, is not worthy of your time. So value yourself within this time, and make sure that you are being kind and loving to yourself. So we have here the Devil card, which tells me that throughout this month of May, because maybe you guys are dealing with all of these heartaches, that is so easy maybe for you guys to fall into some negative and toxic patterns. Now, this doesn't have to absolutely be about substance abuse or drugs or anything like that. It could be as small as just overeating, or just staying in bed, or not taking time for yourself or beating yourself up for things that happened within the past. Now, all of these negative patterns are causing you to feel less worthy and less good about yourself. So it's going to be really important for you guys within the month of May to try to be mindful about the negative patterns that you guys are creating because of this heartache, because of this sadness that you're experiencing. Within the Empress card, I can see here that it's really important for you guys to take care of yourself within the month of May. So really, draw yourself that lovely warm bath, be kind to yourself, go to that salon, have a good night routine, have a good morning routine, whatever nourish your soul and your body is going to be really important within this month of May. Next up, we have this Lover card, which tells me that in the month of May, it might be that in the end you guys will end up having a reconciliation with this person if you guys are willing. If it not resonate, let it just be with whatever resonates with you guys. But I'm definitely seeing here a possibility to get back with this person or someone else, maybe even coming into your life and just making you feel good again. If not, it could also be just guys that you guys are slowly getting back the balance within your life and just getting over that heartache and slowly starting to get your life back together as the month of May progresses. Also here we having the Death card. And really guys, there's nothing to be scary about this Get That card. It's all about this new beginning, this new transformation. So if you are starting over from a new relationship, know that in the month of May you'll finally get into that new beginning, feeling that this relationship no longer has you in their grips or that this heartache doesn't have you in their grip. Next up, we have here the Casket, someone going out of your life or the end of a situation. So definitely guys, it's a reinforcement that there is something happening within that phase within your life in the month of May. Now with the Red card, I've been getting this card like so much into almost like all the readings. There is someone who might have not been honest, and that was the reason that this heartache happened. But be sure that this person is going to be dealt with, not maybe by you, but the truth is coming out, and just leave it be and don't go and into that drama and be sucked into that drama. So stay to yourself and know that it will all work out for the best. Also here I can see that for a lot of you guys, my Capricorn souls, you need to focus upon your work. It's going to be a way that you guys can lift yourself up from this heartache. Sometimes it's good to focus on the things that are going your way or that just need your attention, and work is one of them. If we dive or put all of hard work or all of our anger or bitterness or just heartache into work, it can really help to get us somewhere. So sometimes we need that little bit of distraction, and work can be one of those things that can help us get through that. Next up, we have Horse, and I'm seeing here that this person that is working against you, working behind your back, or causing this heartache is going to be a short-lived journey. So whatever you're dealing with, I don't feel like it's going to take a really long time for you guys to figure this out and just move on from this person. Next up, we have here a broken wishbone. So if you guys have been wishing for this person to be the one for you, it might feel as if this wish is not coming true by hearing, I'm sorry for that guys, by the way, that this wish is not coming true. And the reason for that is not because they don't want to give you that wish, it's because this wish isn't the one for you. So keep that in mind, that sometimes we don't get our wishes, but that's not because it's something that we don't want to get granted, but it's better for you if it doesn't get granted. Next up here, we have the Gavel, so we have involvement within the law. So guys, pay attention to everything that needs to be paid within the month of May, that you don't overlook anything, because I can feel here a lot of times when we are in that heartache, we might tend to not open up, our things, or we might overlook things. So in the month of May, it's really important for you to pay attention to all the bills or things that are necessary for you to keep moving. So next up, I am getting these cards to move a little bit further down your reading. We have your blessings. So I'm getting here with a new beginning that's coming, and maybe further along in the month of May, you are getting much other blessings that maybe you didn't expect, and that is also going to leave a smile upon your face. And also we have here again the love, which is right upon the new lovers. So definitely getting here a good vibration that someone might be coming into your life, or you guys might reconcile in a good way. But you know, take it as it resonates with you guys. So last up, I'm going to roll out the dice for all of my Capricorn souls to see whoever's influencing your energy within the upcoming month. We have Virgo and Gemini. Next up, we have Scorpio and Gemini. So Gemini and Gemini again and Pisces. So take that into consideration, all of my beautiful Capricorn souls. So this was your reading. I hope that this reading resonated with you. If it did, be sure to give this video a big thumbs up. And if you're new here and you like what you see, consider subscribing to my channel. I would really love to have you around. For now, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye! Hi there, all of my Aquarius souls. So let's hop into your reading today to see what type of energy is coming your way in the month of May. I hope that you guys are excited for this reading as I am. So first up, we have these socks. So I'm seeing here that within the month of May, a lot of my Aquarius souls, you guys are just being a homegirl or a homeboy. You guys are getting cozy and comfortable and just feeling like you guys want to relax within this upcoming month. Just a time of being comfortable with yourself and just not being like at your most beautiful, but just letting it all out, just being a little bit lazy, just relaxing, just chilling. That's like what I'm feeling for you guys, and know that is completely okay. I'm also seeing here that within the month of May, you guys will be giving and receiving a lot of little gifts, and this might be just attentional gifts or just things that you guys have been or will be shown appreciation for. So that is something that you guys need to be aware of. It could also be for some of you guys that you guys will get a certain offer within the month of May that you guys have been waiting for a long time for, and that is something that's really tangible for you guys. Also, we have here the fire. So I'm seeing here that for some of you guys, it means that you're lacking the fire within the month of May because you guys are so down to just not being active within the month of May. But I can see here as the further the month progresses that you guys will get active again and get excited about, you know, things that are coming ahead for you guys. Next up here, we're having a shell. So again, I'm seeing here that for a lot of you guys, Aquarius souls, you might just want to crawl in your home and just disconnect from the world and relax in this month of May. But I'm seeing here that it's not going to be the way you have hoped for, because I can see here that a lot of people want your attention in the month of May, and you might not be down to all of the festive activities, but I can see here that some of them will get you going through the month of May. Next up here, we have the planning. So I'm seeing here that certain situations within the month of May needs your planning, needs your preparation. So if there is something here, and because maybe your energy is more of a relaxing and chilling within May, you really need to get your agenda there and plan throughout the days or the weeks so you don't miss certain events. So make sure that you, Aquarius, set your agenda and set to get a recall right before the events happen so you don't miss any, because I can feel here that some people will not be very pleased if you miss certain events within the upcoming month, because there might be big events for them. So even if you don't want to get out of the house, there are certain things within the month of May that will make you get out of the house. Next up, we have here the card of diligence. So I'm seeing here that you need to look at a bigger picture here. Sometimes it's okay to lay back and relax and chill. That is all part of, you know, the journey, but also keep a good look at what is coming ahead so you don't miss the things that, you know, are coming for you. You might miss opportunities because you're too much in that chill and Netflix mode. Next way we have here the gateways. I can see here that for a lot of you Aquarius, you might be just wanting to get away and literally get away by just going to a vacation, really shut off and just seeing a possibility where you don't have to answer to anybody at this moment, at this time in your life, because you might just feeling like you really deserve this. So if you do, make sure to plan ahead, plan your vacations, and really talk to your boss or your family or anyone who is asking something from you so they know that you are not here. Next up, we have the 10th. So know that the situation where you're feeling like, oh, you know, I'm just ready to get out and get disconnected, it's just a temporarily feeling. And as I said, like at the end of the month, you'll feel like more fiery, you feel like you want to take more action, but it's okay to feel like you're just like not feeling all yourself at this moment. Next up, we have the Lion. So we're seeing here that it's also time to act. So the further May moves along, you need to step up your game and just notice that when it's time to relax and when it's time to, you know, get up and work again. So more, and as the month of May progresses, you need to get up and take some action before you miss, as I said, certain opportunities that are coming your way. Next up, we have here the Bad. So we have here to take care. Notice that some people don't want the best for you, and this has been like the topic of most of the readings today. So there is someone who is definitely wanting you to fail, wanting you to miss an opportunity. So be aware of that someone else doesn't snatches that opportunity that is coming towards you. Next up, we have here the haystack karma. You will reap what you have sown. So know that whoever is coming into your life and doesn't want to mean well, they will reap what they sow. But karma works both ways, so be sure that your intention, Aquarius, are as well in the May month good, and that you don't set out for any negative karma for yourself. Also, we have here love, we have deep affection and caring. So in the month of May, I'm seeing here that you'll be getting a lot of affection, a lot of love from someone who means a lot to you. So next up, we're going to move to the tarot cards to see what else we can get for you for the month of May. So we have here the Six of Swords, which is telling me that you're definitely might be going on a travel, as it beautifully correlates with this gateway leading to a new situation, also a new situation that will help you relax and detach from everything and get just that much needed vacation that you need of. It could also be that some of you guys will move from one thing to another and starting a new journey. So take it as how it resonates with you guys. Also, we have here the Heart of Pentacles. So I'm seeing here with all these things going on, so that you need to focus upon what you want to build and how you are handling your finances. So as I said, make sure that no one is trying to snap up that financial income or trying to manipulate you in doing something that isn't good for you. So all of my beautiful Aquarius souls, pay attention to that, to your finances, and make sure that you don't overspend within the month of May. Next up, we have here Movement of Pentacles. So I'm seeing here that your finances is going to be definitely something that you need to pay attention to. You need to maybe put your skills or put certain things into directing your resources for your financial income in different ways than you have at this moment, because chilling too much or just, you know, going out without having the resources can get you in a little bit of trouble in the month of May. So focus, even if you know you deserve that vacation, you deserve as well to make a solid income. So it's not one or the other. You need to make both your priority. Next up here, we have the Spirit of Wands. So it really, for me, correlates beautifully with the fire card that we got at the beginning, that we're seeing here, that at the end of May, you are getting back that inspiration. You're getting back all that fiery to work at all of those goals that you actually want at the end of May. So next up, I'm going to roll out the dice to see whoever might be influencing your month, Aquarius. So we have for Gemini and we have for Capricorn. We have Taurus and Aries. And last up, we have yourself, Scorpio, and Cancer. So guys, keep those zodiac signs in mind. They might be relevant to the upcoming month for you. For now, I want to thank you for your time, all of my Aquarius souls, and I hope that you guys found this reading insightful. If you did, be sure to give this video a big thumbs up. And if you're new here and you like what you see, consider subscribing to my channel. I would really love to have you around. For now, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next one. Bye! Hi there, all of my Pisces souls, and welcome to your reading. So let's dive into the cards to see what energies are coming your way. By the way, I hope that you guys are not affected by the sounds of my surrounding. My neighbors are having a party, so I hope that you will bear with me throughout this reading. Okay, so first up, we have the card of back and forth. So Pisces, you will find yourself in the month of May going back and forth to a certain decision. It might be that you're doubting certain things that you have thought that you finally set a goal towards or made a decision about, but now you find yourself in May just doubting about those little things that you make decisions about, or maybe some big situationship might be holding you within its hold. Next up, we have your new beginnings. Oh, look at this beautiful baby sitting right there in the fields. So Pisces, for the month of May, there will be definitely a new beginning for you. There is going to be here a new beginning, whether you want it or not. You're finally going to move through. As the month of May progresses, you're going to see that you're definitely being decisive of that decision that you've made, and it's finally going to lead you to this new beginning. Within this month of May, Pisces, you might be seeing that you might be losing or using a lot more of your financial resources than you've planned to, and that is not something that you need to worry about, all my Pisces souls, because I can feel here that it's just a temporary decrease of income. It's just a temporary expense that sometimes we need to make, and it could also be within this month you might feel like you're more tired than usual, and it could definitely be that because you've been doing a lot, you have been going a lot about a certain situation, but finally when you make that decision, you're going to see that increase coming again. Okay, next up we have here the card of the travel. For a lot of my Pisces souls, that you guys will be traveling towards somewhere where you feel good. So a lot of you guys might just be going upon a vacation or something like that. You guys will feel just good about yourself within the upcoming month. And listen, that it might also be the reason why you have here a temporary decrease of income or of resources, because you guys are spending the money elsewhere. And sometimes that decrease doesn't need to be something negative. It's just like a state of the situation. Next up here we have a status quo. So what did I tell you guys? It might feel as you guys are losing something, but in the meantime you're actually not losing something, because you're investing that decrease in something that brings you back to the same level. So maybe you guys need that vacation, that good time, just to get you out of like a certain stagnation, which eventually will help you again to grow. So definitely something that is pretty amazing and beautiful coming up within this month for you, all of my Pisces soul. So let's see what else we have here. We have co-creation. So I'm seeing here within the co-creation card, my Pisces souls, that you'll be working together with someone or even with the universe in the month of May to create or manifest certain things that you have been wanting for a long time now. And I finally see here that within the month of May, things will become much clearer to you than they were. Next up, I'm also seeing here the card of the secrets. There might be one person or more that are keeping certain secrets from you within the month of May, and I'm seeing here that you guys are getting to that within the month of May. It could also be that you guys are keeping something a secret. If you are, then you need to be aware that that is also causing a decrease of your energy, because your time and all of those things are going to keeping that secret. Also, we have here the inexperience. So I'm getting here that a lot of you guys are experiencing some type of not being enough, maybe some type of not being worthy, or feeling like you guys are too unexperienced to create whatever you guys want to create. And for that, there is an decrease of energy, of stream flowing from you guys. And I'm seeing here that with a lot of devotion, just working hard, even if you guys are experienced or if you guys don't have those skills yet, that during that time, just by putting devotion and work into it, that you guys will get the hang of it. So I'm seeing here, stop being insecure about yourself within the month of May and just put all your attention and focus into what you want to create. And as you do, the wisdom will come to you and you guys will see that you guys are capable of creating a lot more than you guys think of. So let's move into the tarot cards to see what we're having. So next up here we have the Three of Swords. So I'm seeing here that for some of you it might be that you guys are going through a heartbreak, or that you guys are the heartbreaker within the month of May. So it could be that some of you guys have some love affairs, keeping some secrets from your partner, something like that. Now Pisces, if you are doing that, you have to be aware of that and figure out what you want to do, because it's causing a lot of drainage of energy from you. Next up, we have Justice, and I'm seeing here within the month of May, you will definitely get to be, or you need to be honest with yourself about the situation that you're entangled in, and figure out what you're going to do about it, and to absolutely be honest with yourself and also everyone that is involved. Next up, we have here the Moon, and within the Moon, I can see here that all of my Pisces souls, that you might be holding yourself up to certain illusions, and those illusions need to be broken down at this moment, because they're creating a certain fantasy that isn't, and that it's maybe holding all the secrets to be held up high, or they are trying to justify the way that you are behaving, and it's not. So yeah, I'm not here to be completely nice with you guys. I'm here to give you the truth. So I hope that you guys can appreciate that throughout the reading. Next up, we have here the Eight of Cups, and with the Eight of Cups, I'm seeing that there are certain things that you're going to need to let go of that are a disappointment to you. So whether that is leaving the situationship behind, or leaving something behind that just doesn't fit you, that is something, Pisces souls, that you're going to need to do within the month of May. So next up, I want to roll the dice for you guys to see whoever is going to involve your energy within influence your energy in the month of May. So we have your Taurus and Cancer, we have Gemini and Pisces, and we have Aquarius and Scorpio. So yeah, definitely keep a look out for these zodiac signs that might come up in the month of May for you. So all of my Pisces souls, this was your reading, and I hope that it did resonate with you. If it did, be sure to give this video a big thumbs up, and if you're new here and you like what you see, consider subscribing to my channel. I would really love to have you around. For now, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next one. Bye!